Alright, what is good everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today we got the final NFL grading report, and this is going to work out a little bit differently. So it's not going to work out how we do the teams. It's going to work out how I think each team's performance was this season via expectations. If I expected each team to do better, if I so I'll explain all that. So top of the tier, we have the S tier teams, the teams that I thought they did way better than I. No, man. This is just the NFL grading report. Okay, no. This is the third grading report. I'm sorry about that. Yes, this is the third NFL grading report, and then I'll get to that next video, and then I'll predict the playoffs. But um, so here what we got right now. We have the S tier, which means the teams had that been absolutely phenomenal all season long. A tier means they've been really good all season long, and they just made a really good team. B tier means teams that did okay, the teams that did really good this season. I wouldn't say really good. Teams that just did better this season that like they actually look like a decent team. C tier means that you guys, which I think they had a mid. C tier is kind of mid. D tier means you did not really do that good, or disappointing, and F tier means that you did fucking horrible. All right, so we are starting off. We got the Arizona Cardinals. If I'm being honest, I think the Cardinals all for this year. I think the Cardinals. I don't know. I think the Cardinals get enough tier. They look really bad this year. Come on. I thought the Cardinals were gonna do better than what they did, but they proved not to be. I don't know what's wrong with Arizona. I don't want to put them in F tier, but I have to. That team looked bad this year, especially with them missing Kyle Murray at the beginning of the season. That team just not just it just didn't look good for me to put them even in D tier. I mean, I'm sorry Arizona, but you gotta be in F tier for me. You guys just really disappointed me this year. Moving on, we got the Bills. I'm pretty sure the Bills are elite, but I don't know if to put them in A or S. I don't even know which one to put them in. I mean, if you really look at it, um, damn. Where do I put the Bills? Well, even if they had their week 7 game, do I think they're the best? Or do I think they're top three? Let's see. Uh, this is hard. Bills. If you really look at the team, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw them in the S tier. That team is very fucking good. I mean, what do you want me to expect? I mean, they only lost 3 games this season for a reason. That team is so good, but you got like all these other good teams. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, for Buffalo, you guys had a very good season. You guys definitely get an S from me. You guys are one of the best teams in football. I understand that, and you guys should get your credit. You guys are getting an S tier from me. Next up, we got is Carolina. Carolina did not actually do that bad this season. I'm gonna say C. I think Carolina was very mid this season. I can't say they're a D tier team because they only finished 3 games out of 500. But if we're really putting I put this in the great report, I'm giving Carolina a C. I think they deserve it because Carolina they've been hanging around the playoff contention until Buccaneers knocked them off. But the Carolina Panthers they actually been putting on a fight, and we have to respect that. I think Carolina. I don't think they get a D. I think they at least deserve a C for me. Next up, we got is Chicago. F tier. You guys are actually worse than the Texans, if I'm not mistaken. I think you guys are actually worse than them. Let's see. The Texans are 3-13-1, and Bears are 3-14. Yep, there you go. Bears are a worse team than the Texans. I mean, they don't even look like a worse team, but it is what it is. You guys have the worst record in the league. You guys did not look good ever since the start of the season, and yeah, that's just simple. Moving on, we got the Rams. This season's just been horrible from the Rams. They get an F tier for me. This team didn't. It just didn't look good. It just didn't look good from start. I mean, come on, let's face it. Let's face. I mean, what do you want me to say here? I mean, come on, the Rams only won 5 games after their Super Bowl victory. Fuck no, you guys are getting an F tier for me, definitely. Moving on, we got the Bengals. The Bengals. You guys are really good season. I'm gonna put you in the A tier. You guys are definitely had a really good season. and I'm glad you guys are continuing to do good out of that Super Bowl run. You guys could make it back to the Super Bowl, but you guys are gonna have to face against tougher teams this year. Not saying all that. Anyway, from Cincinnati, you guys had an incredible season. This has been a good ass season for y'all, and you guys definitely deserving that. In my point, not a top 3 team, but I will say you literally are getting close to that S tier spot. Moving on, we got the Browns. Basically, same thing I said about Carolina. Basically almost the same thing I said for them. I mean, the season didn't go bad. I mean, it was kind of up and down for the Browns. By the end of the day, they get to see it because, like I said, they only finished 3 games under 500, which is not that bad. Um, I do respect them around. I'm not a fan of them, but I do respect them a little bit. So I'm gonna have to say the Browns. This is not this. I mean, this season it was okay. It wasn't the best. You guys could have done better, in my opinion. But it is what it is. You guys can see it. You guys better respect that. Moving on, we got Washington. I don't know about Washington, bro. They didn't like that. They play stupid games to get stupid results, and that's why they end up losing. I'm gonna go see as well. I mean, come on, the team is not that bad. I mean, they're 8-1, and that team hasn't been bad all season long. I think I'm gonna give them a B. You know, they finished 500. I don't know if the tie breaks them up under 500 or above 500, but it is what it is. Let me see if that's actually true. Yeah, they are 500, so tie doesn't do none. So they finished the season 500. Not a bad season from the Commanders. Kind of up and down season for the Commanders. I mean, it wasn't bad for them. I wish they did better, and I wish I would have ranked them higher, but I can't. I can only give them a C for now. Moving on, we got Dallas. But despite the loss versus whoever y'all lost the last week, you guys still getting there. Come on, Dallas is still a good team. Even though I hate Dallas, you guys know I hate Dallas. Dallas is just the one team I hate out there in the NFL. But come on, you gotta give them the respect, man. They're an A-tier team for a reason. That team is not bad. So if we really respect them, Dallas really had a good season despite looking terrible against Washington last week, which was kind of bad. But it is what it is. Dallas, you getting that. Moving on, we got Denver. F tier. Come on. Everybody thought Denver was going to be really good this season. Everybody, including myself, thought Denver was going to be really good this season, and they only have 5 wins. Now I can't talk shit because my Rams did bad as well. But if you really look at the standpoint, the Broncos have just not been good at all. They have not been good at all this year. I mean, I kind of want to rank them higher, but I just can't do it. I gotta get Denver an F. It was a really pathetic season for them. Moving on, we got the Lions B. Come on. What do you expect? You finished 8-9. You know, you were 1-6 entering week. You were like 1-6 entering week 7, and all of a sudden you have what is it? You finished the season on you only had 3 more losses at the end of the season. I mean, finishing a 9-8 record. That's not bad. I mean, for the Lions, this is like a win for the Lions. You know, this is like a win. It's really making me happy too because I'm actually a supporter of the Lions. But the Lions, you guys had one of the biggest turnarounds that I've seen so far in NFL history. Not NFL history, but you guys know what I mean. Lions. I don't know what to say. I mean, you guys do look good. This is a good sign for you guys moving forward. I will tell you that right now. Good sign for the Lions moving forward. You guys get to be way to end your season by almost making the postseason if it wasn't for Miami. Uh, no. If it wasn't for Seattle. Moving on, we got Green Bay. D. Very disappointing season from Green Bay. It was very disappointing for them. I don't like what they did one bit. I mean, come on, they finished the season under 500. They failed to make the playoffs. I mean, come on, Green Bay, you guys gotta do better than that. You know that you gotta do better than that into next season. You guys know that. So very disappointed for Green Bay. I had high expectations for them, but it just wasn't the best season for them. So I gotta put them in D. Moving on, we got Houston. F tier. F tier. There's really nothing to say about Houston. We all know that they're one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, come on. Oh, come on. There's really not much to say about here. I mean, Texans are just horrible, and it's just been horrible. Moving on, we have the Colts. They kind of been trash too. I mean, come on. What do you have to say about the Colts? The Colts, come on. The Colts are 4-12. You really want to call this team not an F tier team? I mean, come on. This team is fucking horrible. I mean, I think they took an ass whooping last week too. No, they lost to the Houston Texans. Colts, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Honestly, the Colts are just not a good team itself. That team is just not good. It's simply just not good. I mean, once again, I wish I can rank the Colts in D tier, but I just can't do it. This has just been awful. It's just a disaster season from the Colts. Moving on, we got the Jags. I gotta put them in B. Same thing as the Lions. You guys like went off to a poor start. You guys started to carry the momentum into the late season, and unlike the Lions, you made the playoffs, which you beat Tennessee last week. That was actually kind of impressive. But I, but come on, we all know we got to give Jacksonville a B. Nobody. I bet nobody expected this team to make the playoffs, but they did. They kind of surprised me by making it in the playoffs. I'm not sure how far they will go, but we'll see. We'll see. For the Jaguars, meanwhile for the Jaguars, you're basically kind of like Detroit, like a good turnaround pointing season that led y'all be making it to the playoffs. Moving on, we got the Chiefs. I think we don't really need to discuss about this. They're one of the best teams in the league. Got the number one seed in the AFC for a reason. I mean, come on, Kansas City is Kansas City. This is exactly what I expected. Kansas City is Kansas City, and you guys know that. Even without Tyreek Hill, they did really good this season. But I'm not surprised by it because once again, it's Kansas City, and you have Andy Reid there, so there's really no excuses for y'all to not be good. Moving on, we got the Ravens. I gotta put them in B. I mean, I don't know if I can give this team an A. I will give them a B though because they did make the postseason and they did kind of. I mean, I expect this team to get like I don't know, like a couple more wins than 10, but it's all right. It's all right. At least they made the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't make the playoffs. I'll put them in C. But it says they got double-digit wins and made the postseason. I'll go ahead and stick them in B. But let's face it. If Lamar Jackson wasn't injured and that team wasn't really injured that much, that this team probably would have gotten more farther up in the standings. Like I know they wouldn't get past Cincinnati, but I'm pretty sure they would be like a 5 seed, something like that. So if they just get healthy, I think that team's gonna cause some problems. But for right now, we gotta put them in the B tier. Moving on, we got the Falcons. I'm gonna say D because you guys did finish last in your division, but this season hasn't really been bad for Atlanta. It really hasn't. You got stuck in that division to like about week 16, something like that, week 17. You guys haven't been performing that bad as a team, especially at home. I don't know. You guys were terrible on the road. Falcons, you guys did a little bit better than I expected. You guys did get 7 wins, which was kind of impressive. But at the end of the day, I gotta give y'all D tier. You guys did finish last in your division, um, tied with three other teams. So, despite the fact, yeah, I gotta put you at D tier just because you finished last. Moving on, we got the Chargers. Chargers, I'll give y'all a B as well because you guys like you guys are kind of like Baltimore. You can only get 10 wins, which I kind of expected a lot more of, and I kind of expected y'all to hang around with Kansas City a little bit more often. But come on, this season hasn't been bad for the Chargers. You guys know that it hasn't been bad. In the Chargers, you guys are a good team. Even though you guys are the opposite fans of me, which I'm the LA Rams Charger, but opposite. I don't really give a shit, but you guys are not a bad team. You guys are a good team. You guys are seriously a good team. When you're fully healthy and you have your full strength, you guys are a good team. But you guys had a B tier team this season. Just a lot of up and downs. Speaking of up and downs, we got Miami. B tier. I mean, come on, Miami's basically been up and down all season long. Injuries off to a brilliant start. Went down because of injuries. Went back up. Went back down. Went back up. Went back down. I mean, Miami's just up and down, man. Miami's just seriously up and down. Moving on, we got Minnesota. A tier. This season's been really good for them. I know they're gonna be good, but I didn't think they would be this goddamn good. I mean, come on, 13 wins. I was not expecting that. I mean, I thought he'd only get like 10, 11. But this is like I said, this is a good Vikings team that we all have to respect. This is a good Vikings team. You can't really, despite the fact that this team is not bad. This team is not bad. This team is very good. They're very good. They're very talented. But the Vikings, I respect y'all. You guys getting that. Great job this season, Vikings. Moving on, we got the Patriots. I'm gonna put them in C. The season was really bad for them. Only finishing one game under 500, which is not bad. But despite the fact that you guys had a chance to make the postseason with a win over the Dolphins and knock out the Dolphins and the Dolphins and the who Pittsburgh. Um, I mean, not a bad season for them, but I kind of expected them to do a little bit better. You know what I mean? Moving on, we got the Saints. The Saints have not really been that bad this year. The Saints are confusing. I'm gonna put them in. Where do I put them? Do I put them right with Atlanta? Sure. We can put them right with Atlanta. I'll put them in D. I mean, this season hasn't really been that good for the Niners. I mean, for the Saints. I mean, it hasn't really been. I mean, it's been good, but it hasn't really been that good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, up and down. You're kind of like Miami, up and down, but you've been on the losing skid instead. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I could easily put this team in C, but I'm not going to. I'm going to put them in D because I don't really have a lot. Because there's not a lot of teams that put in D, and I'm pretty sure if I had to choose one of these teams to put in D, I would pick the Saints. Next up, we got the Giants. Oh my God, the Giants have really impressed me this year. I gotta put them in B. The Giants, seriously, they just like I said, the Giants impressed me this year. Definitely a B tier team for me. Finished 2 games above 500 with a tie. Can't really say no about this team. This team looks really good this year. I'm actually happy for them that they made the playoffs. I'm actually kind of happy because this is the first time we see the Giants. I don't know, like 7 some years, multiple years. But anyway, but Giants. You guys really had a good season. You guys continue to build. If you guys continue to build, you guys will be just fine. Next up, we got is the Jets. I don't know. You started off good, then we kind of with the shakiness, and you kind of with. I'll still put y'all C. I'll still give y'all respect because you guys did do a little bit better than I expected you guys to do. But anyway, you guys definitely should have made the postseason. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You guys definitely should have made the postseason. Like if you guys continue to like them do all that rallying, if you guys perform like you did at the beginning of the season, you guys will be in the playoffs right now. But since you guys slipped off, that's why you're not in the postseason. But the Jazz, you guys did have a good season. 7 wins, not bad. Moving on, we got the Vegas Raiders. I gotta put this team in D. I'm not gonna put them in F because they did have 6 wins all of a sudden, and they did not finish last in their division. But come on, everybody's like I said for Denver. Everybody expected the Raiders to be better than what they are this season. Everybody expected them to do better than what they did, but they're not. But they're not. They just haven't been like the good team that we all expected them to be. Sure. Um. Yeah, it's kind of like the same story. It's kind of like the same story like the Rams or Denver or Green Bay, like teams that haven't really been that good that we all thought that was going to be good. Moving on, we got Philly. Yeah, elite S tier. I mean, come on, you guys finished the best record with the. You guys finished the season with the best record team in the league. You got the number one seed in your whole conference. I mean, come on, that team is fucking good. You guys went to the offseason. You guys went from a mid team to a fucking elite team to one of the most unstoppable teams in today's NFL. I mean, come on, you guys are fucking good. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You guys are fucking good. Moving on, we got Pittsburgh. You know what? Should I give respect to Pittsburgh or should I just leave them off a little bit? Well, they did fight hard to the postseason to the end, which I'm gonna give them a B. This is not a bad season for Pittsburgh. Come on, only one game above 500, not bad. Mike Thomas is still without a losing season in his career coaching. I mean, this is not a bad season for Pittsburgh. I can't really say nothing. I mean, it's not a bad season. Even though they're 9-8, this is just it's not a bad season for them. I mean, I thought people expected them to do a lot worse than what they did, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So Pittsburgh, you guys get a B. I was going to put you to C, but you guys deserve a B. Moving on, we got San Francisco. A tier. You guys are number 2 seed in your conference for a reason. You guys have one of the most menacing defenses I've ever seen, and your offense probably has more talent than the bot like the C and F tier teams. I mean, come on, just, or maybe even the C tier teams. But even just look at the damn team. The team has been very good this year. Just picking up Christian McCaffrey definitely helped y'all out a lot. I respect y'all, even though you guys are my rivals, but you guys did have a good season, and you guys did way better than the Rams. So way to get it done. Moving on, we got Seattle. Up and down season, same thing, kind of like Miami, but once again they made the postseason. Finished game one game by 500. Can't say no. And I'll put them in B. I'll put them in B as well. I mean, come on, Seattle's not a bad team. I thought they were gonna be dog shit. I thought they were going to be horrible this season. Like I thought they were gonna have one of the worst seasons in decades. But they're not. But they're not. Geno Smith proved everybody wrong this year. I bet he did. I bet this man proved everyone wrong this season, and I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, come on, this is not a bad season for Seattle. You guys actually made the postseason, which is kind of impressive. I was not expecting y'all to even get close from making to the postseason. But anyway, we're good. But Seattle can do this. Seattle has enough talent on their roster to actually be a serious, not a Super Bowl threat, but actual threat. Good season for you, Seattle. I'm proud of you. Keep rolling. Moving on, we got Tennessee. I don't know. I'm gonna give them. Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna give them a. Fine, I'll give them a C. Just because I support them. That's the other reason. Just because I support them, I'll give them a C. I was thinking about D because I know everybody expected the Titans to win that division. I know everybody expected them to have at least 12 wins, 11 wins this season. But it's all right. You guys bounced out in the final week. Okay, fine. I'll give you a C. I mean, why not? I mean, this Titans your season has not been the best. It's not been the team that we were expecting them to be. You know what I'm saying? And then finally, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Basically the same thing I said about the basically the same thing I said about the Titans. Not everybody expects y'all to do good. You won a division in a losing record. You guys didn't really look that good from start to finish. Teams just look shaky. Them two teams just look shaky. Not a really good season for the Titans and the Bucks, but it is what it is. Bucks made the postseason, so I guess that's all that matters. All right, and that is my last NFL grade report for the 2022 season, 2022 through 23 season. Let me know if you agree with this. This is my last grade report for every team this year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Peace out, and we will make the NFL playoffs predictions and also how I expected each team to do this season. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, and we will see y'all next time. Next time.